and we're inside the chicken coop one more time. Hopefully you can hear me. Inside the chicken coop one more time, inside the hen house one more time to insulate the back wall. This one, the rest of the walls, the ceiling, it's all been insulated already. But I decided to use spray foam, big gap spray foam in here. Hopefully it works. I was going to just inject it. I had the wall panels. They're already up. If you remember from previous videos, this was all nesting box, the roofs, everything were up, and then I had to take it all down in order to get panels off to put the insulation in. I was going to inject it, but after watching a few YouTube videos about how to do that, it sounds like it's not a really good idea to do it in the first place. So once they say things like spontaneously combust and might catch fire, which means the same thing, I mean, I get nervous. So this way we'll do it proper. We'll do the insulation, we'll spray the foam, we'll let it cure, then we'll put the panels back on, and everything will be good. We're getting there. That's it though. It's once this is done and we fill in the rest of the gaps with the spray foam, we're ready for the hen house. I think is done, and then it's just a matter of getting things, scratch boxes and whatnot for the chickens. So here we go. Okay, so that didn't work. I don't think I used it properly. It's still the edges here. It's curing still. You're supposed to spray the back with water. I didn't do that, and a couple of other things. Anyway, I put the kibosh on the spray foam. I'm going to save the other can I have for some gaps and little holes and stuff was actually meant for. Word of advice, if you're going to do this, insulate as you build, because going back to insulate afterwards is a pain in the butt. So do it beforehand. So anyway, I got some pink insulation, just the regular insulation. I had it anyway. Why I didn't do this to begin with, I don't know. Anyway, it's working now, so I'm gonna put the panels back on. Should be good to go, and then I'll put everything back together and we'll see how it looks. All right, back wall's done. Well, this section down there, that panel of plywood actually is supposed to go over with this section, and in behind there the spray foam didn't work as planned. I don't think I'm using it properly, so we decided to put the kibosh on that one, that section, and then focus on this side, because that side has to cure anyway before I could do anything. So this part I hadn't touched yet, so I took the panel off and I just used some old fiberglass insulation, that pink stuff. Actually took it out of the garage, but anyway, I'll replace it out of the garage. Anyway, so this one's done. I'll put the panel up, and with that, we're pretty much done. More or less. You are sitting on a roost right now. There's one here, that's 3, and there's a hen house behind you. I'll show you. I'll turn the camera around, but everything is insulated as far as I know, and as far as I can tell, and sealed up, so we don't have too many drafts. I don't think. I've been in here a couple times, and I can't see or feel any drafts, except for some at the top here, which is more ventilation than anything. So that's it. And here's the 3 roosts and the nesting box. The nesting box, the lid of it lifts up. So I have a little bit of more convenience work to do with the lid. Where's my finger? Ooh, with the lid, so that we don't need that post. And do something with some counterweights and hooks and something outside. So, but anyway, that's a whole other thing. It's clean. You know how clean it is? I took my boots off before I came in. That's how clean it is in here. So I didn't want to bring any more mud inside here. So that's the inside. Okay, now we're on the outside, obviously. If you watch any of the previous videos, there's somewhere I mentioned that this lid that's open in front of us here was supposed to open the whole way, and then I had to put the separate roof here. I didn't realize that it had to be there, so that's why it's the way it is. It comes in handy still because it's made for chickens, not humans. So, and the door, nice, insulated, and then I had to add some vinyl covered weather stripping there to stop the draft. And then when I get some more steel, I'm going to put steel on the door and then finish. Where's the other lid? This lid over here. So wait till this part here doesn't move. This is the stationary one. There's this door, and then this one is the one I'm going to add something to because it's heavy to hold with one hand. And then inside, you see, you can lift this up and then lift the lid of the nesting box and get the eggs out of the nesting box fairly easily without having to do the gauntlet of roosts there. But you still get in there to clean, which is nice. So it's all good. And this is the part that needs more steel also. So I'll get some more at some point here soon. But that's all not hindering us from being done here. And then when it's all the metal's on, then I'll paint it. Well, I'm gonna get the kids to paint it, and then we'll go from there. But that's done. So this is ready for chickens as far as I'm concerned. And then we'll put the steel on and we can paint it and all that kind of stuff throughout the summer. No big deal. Back here are a couple more outside roosts, and then that's the outside water. This is what we have left of the chickens from the last attempt last year, the experiment last year. So I'll go through that and see what's useful and what's not. The eaves trough here, it's kind of makeshift, but it works. We thought we were going to get some rain here, but decided not to so far. So whatever, it works. So I know it does. Not pretty. I'm gonna get some silicone to finish just to make sure it doesn't leak at all. I want to try to keep this as dry as possible. And then yeah, follow this along, and it comes out into that, which connects to the downspout of the house, the other rain barrel. So it doesn't block it, it just stops right there. So then this is the other roost here, so they can get some sun in the winter time. Next winter when we have them all winter. And there you go. Okay, so next steps. I've got most of the paperwork ready to go to get the permit, and just to look at some insurance thing, and then once we get that lined up, then we can go get our permit, and then as far as I know, we can get chickens. So there's a few things I want to do with like lighting for the hen house, and I don't think I need heat actually. I think it's okay, and but lighting, and they need some place to make sure they can get dry scratch area. There's a couple of spots here that are dry, but I want to make sure they have an actual container. And then yeah, just feeder we have from last year, waterer we have. We'll probably get a new one maybe, but you know, that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. I'll update everything. I'll do another video when we get everything. Yeah, I'll do another video to update everything once we get everything sort of wrapped up here. We have chickens coming and chickens here maybe. If you haven't checked out any other videos about the hen house, the chicken coop and everything else we're trying to do here, then check out the other videos. And the website's full of information, so eatmyshrubs.com and follow along.